Public service announcement. Sio kila mtu mwenye anaonanga huko nje na muscle ni bouncer. Behind me, I have a list of guys who probably have built some good muscle, and I'm going to take you through the list so that you get to understand. Nimeipanga in descending order from the biggest guy to the smallest guy. At number 1, we have Strongman. Strongest man in Kenya, Wamalwa and Chris. They tied. It was a tie, but they're the strongest man in Kenya. Strongman just carry heavy things from point A to B. So wanapimwa functional strength, endurance, na their explosiveness. That's what they look for when they are competing. Then at number 2, we have a powerlifter. One of the most popular powerlifters in Kenya anaitwa Ketera. Powerlifter, just like strongman, they lift heavy lifts. Lakini powerlifters wakikompete, wanaangaliwa their maximum lifts for the bench press, the deadlift, and the squat. At number 3, we have bodybuilders. Bodybuilders sasa ni mtu kama mimi. A bodybuilder is someone who is very dynamic. Utampata saa zingine yako on, saa zingine yako na muscle hardness, saa zingine ni mkubwa, saa zingine ni mdogo. We are seasonal people. Inalingana na what we are targeting to do. If I want to compete, if I want to gain mass, totally different. A good example, bodybuilder in Kenya, kuna Richard Gachau, and we have Philip Guya. At number 4, we have rugby players. These guys, they have impressive muscle. We cannot deny that. And it's always exciting to see the rugby players push game huko, even pushing and kicking and boom boom. Always adrenaline. Safi sana. Kila Saturday, I think pale Harley Queens Kosangi game. Go see some adrenaline game hapo hivi ukitaka kujua. A good example of a rugby player mwenye amepack some good muscle, I have like Clive Okello. He's a very tall guy who plays for Nondis. Jamaa amestack some very good muscle. Na yeye ni OG kwanza. Then at number 5, we have watu wa CrossFit. Well, CrossFit guys are not bodybuilders, but at the same time they still lift weight. So they have stacked some good muscle also. While they might not be as big as the top 4, pia wanakuanga wazuri. A good example of CrossFit guys ni Shiv Simani. A very top CrossFit guy has been doing it for a very long time. And then for the ladies, you have Bella Janet and Sharon Kendo. Well, watu wa CrossFit, I can tell you the biggest CrossFit guy in Kenya is Shiv Simani. He's very big among the CrossFit guys. Then tunaenda kwa sprinters. If you have ever been keen sprinters wakimbia worldwide, those guys wanakuanga very muscular, wanakuanga very lean. Angalia Manyala, angalia Tyson Juma. Those guys are just jacked. Alasa tunaenda kwa gym bro. Gym bro sasa ni wewe. You have a lot of time, you have a lot of money to buy supplements, so you show up to the gym with no clear methodologies, hoping to build muscle. For some it works, for some it does not. That's why I'm here to guide you, so that I can move you from a gym bro and probably to a bodybuilder. So ingia DMs, niulize. Then we have watu wa mjengo. Watu wa mjengo can be a random person who is doing manual labor, but in the process ana work out muscle zake. Kwa mfano, jamaa mkokoteni, look at their rear delts, look at their back, vile zinakuanga. Haya, enda uangalie wale wase wanakuanga wakibeba vitu upstairs kama ni cement or something. Look at their quads, very developed. Any person who is doing manual labor with no intention to build muscle, just to earn a living, but in the process they build muscle. All in all, watu wako na muscles. Now, when it comes to bouncers, any of these guys anaweza kuwa bouncers. Strongman anaweza kuwa bouncer. Powerlifter anaweza kuwa bouncer. Bodybuilder anaweza kuwa bouncer. Rugby player anaweza kuwa bouncer. But when we come to watu hapa chini yao, they cannot be bouncers. They even hardly have enough muscle to secure themselves. So, ukipata bouncers huko nje. So number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Those are the only people who have the probability of being bouncers. And then a bouncer can be any random person there who is fat, big, and mean as hell. So ukiniona nikirandaranda huko nje with my big muscles, usiniita bouncer. Niulize, wewe ni bouncer? Wewe ni bodybuilder? Wewe ni strongman? Ama wewe ni powerlifter? Of course, I cannot be a crossfitter, I cannot be a sprinter, kwa sababu sina mbio. I'm not a gym bro. Mimi si gym bro. Na mimi sifanyangi mjengo. If anything, najenga muscle. I hope you enjoyed.